G'day all, Upwell and onwards here. Now, today I thought might as well get this other locomotive that I bought out of the show last month a good go over. And here it is. Yep, a K3 class. And ironically, this is my first ever weathered locomotive. Because I have never... Well, I can't say I never had any weathered stock. There's a few of my trucks like that, but I've never had a weathered locomotive. Now, as you can see here, it says here Bachmann branch lines, and that's the item number right there. Flip her around, and whoops, I'm wrong. That's the item number. There we go. K3 61869, and BR Black Lake Crest weathered. And thank goodness ain't a real heavy weathering. So we'll just open her up a bit. Classic ice cube, but no sleeve, weirdly. But oh, I paid $80 for it, so that ain't bad. Here you go. Brief history on the class. Designed by Grizzly, these were. They're originally known in the H letter category. And I've actually had a look online, and the K3s were originally known as H4s. Sadly, none have survived, which is annoying because these locomotives here predate the V2. These wonderful locomotives predate Grizzly's V2 masterpiece. And this is his early work. This is his early GNR work, so... Well, I don't know about this loco in particular, but that's basically it. Put that to one side while we get the paperwork out. What do we have here? Here we go. One exploded diagram. And quite well done. Unlike the V2, this one ain't a split chassis. Thank goodness. But it is quite heavy. I admit that. It is quite heavy. The Bachmann Grand Farish Guarantee. This must have been early in the partnership, I think. And the club card. Now, I've said it quite a number of times, the year of when the loco was made. And I think I demonstrated in one of my other videos, but I'll do it now. How I learned it was, we'll have a look inside the box here. Alright. You see those those numbers there on the inside? Those 6 numbers are the key to how you know. First 2 numbers are the day. The second 2 are the month. And the last 2 is the day. So, we know this was made on the 29th of the 4th, 2011. And to show a difference, just to prove I did not stamp those in myself, because I don't have a stamper of that font, is I'll grab out another loco of a similar box, with the same box style, and that would be my A2 here. This one's a 2010 model. Don't know if the camera's getting that, because autofocus is not doing me favors again. There we go. And though it's about a year older than the A2, the exploded diagram and all the other paperwork is a heck of a lot better. Right, I'll put the A2 away, making sure I got it in the right box. Okay, check the paperwork back in, and let's open the box. Let's open the ice. Well, no, I can't exactly call it an ice cube because there's no sleeve. This is how I bought it. No detail pack, no sleeve. And there were 1 or 2 issues with the locomotive when I bought it. Number 1 being the spring for the pony truck at the front there was way out of whack, so I had to fix that. Funny enough, I did it the same day I bought it, so that was an easy fix. The spring was just out of place, and just clicked it back in. Done. It works. Apparently, was told I had to put lead weights on the pony truck, but no. I might have to put a few weights in the tender because though it's got a good weight and the wheels do ride good, well, one of them do. If the rear sick seems to pop right out of its axle box on one side, but it's a good weight. And one thing on this tender from the detail pack is a lie. On the detail pack, Emma, I'll go grab it. Here it is. Here you go. On the detail pack, sound like Porky Pig, cripes. Here we go. On the detail pack, it shows the coal is removable. Not on this one. Because when I tried lifting up the coal to, you know, get it out because I thought it was a snug thinner, this almost came with it. So I just put it back down. Went, oh dear, better not try that again, you silly boy. And left it, but it's a bit too glossy to be a good coal load, but it's still a good tender. I kind of like. Alright. As for the loco, it is really heavy. No, seriously, I think it's about as heavy as my 9F. So far, the signs are good for it being a strong puller. Though with 6 wheels, I doubt it. So, just put the box away smartly because I just kind of half-assed it and chuck the box to one side. Right. Now, I do know that a K4 and a K1 have survived in preservation. The Great Marquis pretty much sums up a name. And then both those locos run what's known as the Highland Line to Fort William and Malay. There we go. Beautiful. Whoops. Oh, goodness, what am I thinking? I didn't do a close-up. I'm slipping today. I am slipping. Here we go. Front of the tender. Pretty, very nicely molded detail. I like how the coal load's coming out there. Underside, brake rigging already fitted for me, thank goodness. But I had to correct it. I changed out the couplers because those weathered NEM things would drive me nuts. Sprung buffers. And the autofocus is going ape on me again. Great. Here we go. Look at the rear of that. That is very nice looking. This is an early Grizzly tender because when I had a J3839, I think it was, it had a very similar type tender. Bit smaller, but very similar. I loved it. Right until the moment it crapped out on me. And I've seen the thing on sale this year at the show. From what I can see from the looks of it, it has not changed at all. As for the locomotive here, and I gotta be careful because this thing is quite weighty. Oof. The weathering on it is very nicely done. Look at that valve gear. Still get a nice shine on it. It seems the paintwork and livery and lining in that is very good. A nice spacious cab. Sorry for the crud lighting, but yeah. The molded detail is beautiful. I can see gauges, pipework, the works. Even has seats for a crew. I love that. Brake detail again. And showing the oiling points too. The pony truck, which supposedly had issues, was just a dang spring. Sprung buffers, NEM coupler. And it is one heavy brute. I mean, whoa. It looks like the front of a Fat V2 or a Fat A1 at front, doesn't it? And I actually did not know this was a Grizzly loco when I bought it. Heck, I did not even know it was a Great Northern design until I looked online. I did not know this was one of Grizzly's early designs. I really did not know. It was beautifully done, I'll tell you that much. And there you go, it's her coupled up with the tender again. And there we go. Old wheels back on the track. And out of shot. Whoops. Crap camera works. Back again. Oh boy. Alright, let's see how she does at slow speed in reverse. Oh, pretty good. Very good indeed. I mean, wow. Get a load of this. I can hear the motor. But that is a nice slow crawl. Considering when I've seen some weathered locos, I turned my back on them because I just seen the motion working. It's a bit jerky and that because the weathering gets in it. But no, this is beautifully done. This is the difference between factory and freelance weathering. Now, I went a bit faster in forwards, I think because it's more used to running that way. So I just slow it down a bit more. Oh my goodness, look at that. You cannot deny that is nice slow movement. And all I did to this loco was give it an oil, so that's pretty good. Let's give her a good run around the layouts, shall we? It's a nice smooth runner. It's relatively quiet, which I like. You can hear it go over the joints, I can tell you that much. Okay. There she do. Reverse around a bit. Now, I'll just bring her into the front rail here and fix up a train for her. Simple enough. Wrong way. Helps if I have the loco going the right way. Okay, here we go, trouble. In trying to get it onto here, I think somehow the tender wheels catched on the check rail of the point and it just kicked its own backside out of the way. Because, I mean, now it's good. That is weird, ain't it? Now, normally around this point, I would pause the recording or stop and start a new video and edit it in later of a sorted train lying around here. But I'm not going to do that this time. No. This time, I'm going to do a bit of a live shunt vid of the train being formed. Sounds simple enough. But not with this locomotive, not with the K3, or with the old hand of God, as it's known. But with this. My fateful little Packet. Now if you see my shadow in the video, that's because it's a bit dark in here, but there's still a fair bit of light outside. Pretty much my home's on facing the room we're in is facing the east, and the sun is currently about westbound, something like that. So, oh boy. And I forgot my Packet hates these points. Great. I should have got something with a longer wheelbase. Okay, that did actually not go right to plan because there was two coaches in that siding where the Packet grabbed one. So that backfired on me, didn't it? There we go. Now, These are not LNER coaches, I'll grant you all that. But, seeing as how the K3 is in the British Railways livery, I figure it would only be fair to run it behind BR's livery stock. And that was a failed coupling, great. Anyhow, the only BR livery stock I have, well, close to BR livery, in the right era, I'd say, is about 3 Hawksworth carriages, an ex-LMS restaurant car, and as for the other two, well, you'll see them in a tick. Quite a heavy load for this little guy. Whew. It's all quite heavy for this wee packet, I'll tell you that much. Oh, speaking of which, Sam's Trains has not, I think a day ago at least, has released his review video of the wee packet. And I'm actually damn right impressed. Because in his video he showed a couple of things about it that I didn't know were there. Such as the springs on it. And what I mean by springs is leaf springs. Alright, just pulling this train forward a bit so I can switch a little point work. I'm actually damn impressed of how this thing's pulling the coaches, because it's quite a heavy load for it. Considering the most I ever put behind it is about 7 trucks in a van. Okay, that looks like a good rake. And just to show what the K3 here will be hauling, I'm sorry little fella, but you're going to have to really pull it. I actually got it now going full speed, so oh boy. Yeah. Okay, that's the packets dealt with the train now. We'll just cup her up. Move her back to free to line. Get a free switch. And now we'll get her running. Now I'm going to place something on the layout during the run that might be of interest, might not be. Comment below if you've found out what that placement is. Or placements, I should say. Now keep watching. Strength-wise, K3's at the moment good. Because this rake of 6 would make my 9F slip on the hill. So, she's good. Well, I think this has been a very, very good review. Post in comments what you think. And thank you all for watching. This is Upwell and Onwards, saying good night and have a great day.